Order. This is an emergency meeting of the Temple Terrace City Council. The purpose of this meeting is to declare a state of emergency in anticipation of what will probably become Hurricane Idalia. And so we do have a voting quorum here for the purposes of this. Is there a motion?
Move to approve emergency ordinance 1552.
Second.
Motion and second. Discussion on the ordinance? If not, all those in favor signify with aye. Do we need the clerk to read the title?
I would read the title.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that. Mr. Mueller, would the clerk please read the title of the ordinance?
An emergency ordinance of the City of Temple Terrace, of the City Council of the City of Temple Terrace, Florida, declaring a state of emergency, authorizing the city manager to extend or rescind the state of emergency as necessary, and providing an effective date.
Very good, thank you. All those in favor, please signify with aye.
Aye.
3, there's nobody here to vote nay, so 3-0, the ordinance is adopted. Just for the public's edification, this ordinance will take effect at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And local states of emergency run in 7-day increments. However, this does not necessarily mean that it will run for 7 days. It will run up to 7 days, depending on circumstances that present ourselves. So if the storm should pass and we are not affected, which of course is best case scenario, then the city manager is empowered to put an end to the state of emergency. It takes council action to start it, but the city manager can stop it. So this will run up to 7 days. And let's all pray that we don't need it for 7 days. I would also like to share a few facts with the city, or with the residents who may be watching. Just a few announcements, and I would encourage you to keep a close eye on the city's website because these things are very fluid, they do change. But as of right now, all city offices will be closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's tomorrow and the next day. Sanitation services, residential and commercial sanitation services will continue as normal tomorrow on Tuesday. However, Wednesday they will not. So there will be no yard pickup, no yard waste pickup on Wednesday. And sanitation services will resume their regular schedule depending on what happens, depending on when things get back to normal or if things are normal all along. We do have sandbags available for city residents, and I want to emphasize that this is for city residents only, and it's not that we don't care about our counterparts who live in unincorporated Hillsborough County. We care much about them too. We just don't have the capacity to serve everybody with sandbags. So this is for city residents only. It's available as we speak, started at noon, and it'll be available until 7 p.m. tonight, and that is located at the sports complex at 10369 North US Highway 301. This is self-service, although if you are elderly or somehow disabled and you're unable to fill your own sandbags, we do have city staff and volunteers there who will assist you. So if you are able to get there but not physically able to fill the sandbag, but you need them, please come out and we will help you get what you need. There is a limit of 10 sandbags. This is, you can't build a bunker around your house. This is just limited for 10 garage doors, sliding glass doors, things of that nature. We do request that you have an ID or a utility bill or something to show to our staff to substantiate that you live in Temple Terrace. The city's emergency operations center is now open. Police and fire communications, the non-emergency lines and 911 will function as normal. But I do want to encourage everybody to activate your hurricane plan now, because if you are unsure, or if you're energy dependent, if you're on some type of medical equipment that requires electricity, obviously we cannot guarantee that you won't lose electricity. So if you need to, please seek a shelter or leave your home and go stay with family or friends. Doesn't mean you have to evacuate to Georgia. You can go stay with somebody, family or friends that might only be a few miles away. But we encourage you to activate your plan now, because God forbid, if a storm does come here, the wind starts to howl and it starts to rain, at a certain point, we can't get to you. Our emergency crews will not be able to help you at that point until the storm passes. So we are strongly encouraging you, urging you, please, exercise your emergency plan now. Now is the time, not to panic, but now is the time to say, okay, I need to go somewhere where I can be assured that I'm going to have electricity for my dialysis machine or my whatever, right, oxygen, whatever it is you have. Also, we encourage you to keep in mind your pets, right? Make sure you have ample supplies for your pets and a plan for your pets as well. Not all shelters that open, particularly for special needs shelters and stuff, not all of them will accept your pets. So please have a plan for that. We do have a few sources of information for you. One is our website, templeterrace.gov. There's a hurricane preparedness and an up-to-date information tab on there regarding the storm. So as these things change, our staff immediately updates the website. We also push this information out on social media, which is a good way to kind of stay up to date. But the website is always reliable. We do have a couple of phone numbers. We recognize that not everybody is on the internet or on social media, so we have a couple of phone numbers that residents can call also. There's a message line at 813-506-6644. Again, that number is 813-506-6644. Residents can call that number and receive a recorded message of the up-to-date information as we have it. And so that information is kept very much up to date. There's also a 24-hour staffed hotline at 813-989-7098. Again, that is 813-989-7098. That number is staffed, but I encourage people to call that number if you have questions or those types of things. If you just want the latest information, please look on the website or call the recorded line so that our staff can serve other callers that may have important questions. So, City Manager, anything to add?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council. I think our team is ready. I have confidence in the team sitting before you, and they've been working very hard over the last couple of days actually trying to get this together. So we're hoping that things go well. The storm will hopefully be less than anticipated for us, and we'll keep everybody in our prayers.
Thank you, Mr. Bia. Emergency Manager, Fire Chief, anything to add? Did we cover everything? You did. Staff, our Communications Officer, did we cover everything that we needed to know? Okay. Staff, anything that we're forgetting? Anything the public needs to know that we're forgetting? Okay, council members, anything else?
Just be safe out there. If you need help, holler.
Very good. We will stand adjourned.
He's had it scheduled for a while, so he's like back and forth, back and forth. What should I do? What should I do? Should I cancel? Should I do? I'm like, I would go. You know, he's coming back on Tuesday, but
You'll be on that. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
As long as you come back tomorrow.
yeah. So, like,
Are you?
Weekend, yeah. For an anniversary party. I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
well,
Wow.
I know my son's supposed to fly in on Saturday from Denver. They should probably be fine, but
Wow.
we'll see.
Well, Pam's stuck in Chicago. Yeah. James is in wherever he was. Well, yeah, that's like worse than the storm. I'd rather go through the storm than be in Ohio.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, you know,